Hey guys, welcome to Libby's Lounge Author Hangout Edition, where the books are great, but the authors are even better. We are here with Adrienne Renick, author of Corrosion and Riftbringer, which is so visually stunning. Every time I see that cover, I'm like, I need that book. I haven't gotten it yet because I have it on ebook, but I want like the physical copy so badly because it's so pretty.
I know Mel did a knockout job. Like I did in my acknowledgments, that trophy cover in and of itself is basically a trophy. I said that trophy cover, that book cover is a trophy to me.
Yeah,
So
it is. There are some covers I'm like, I don't understand it. And your cover, I'm like, I don't care if I understand it or not. I love it.
that's awesome. That is interesting to me because I am so attached to my story, and I feel like Mel read it when she was like, I know what I'm going to do for your cover, but I'm just so like, what do people think when they see it? Because I feel like it doesn't have a lot to do. I mean, it does. It does have a lot to do with the story, but like very much later on in the story. So I'm curious, what is your first instinct when you see that?
Okay, so my first impression when I see it, I gotta pull it up. Hold on.
Mhm.
I'm really okay. I was like, please don't close on me as I open a new browser.
Ah.
Okay, the first thing I think of is action. I think I want to see the big version of it, please. It's
Feel
giving
like
me all
zoom
these like
in.
tiny, like little, yeah, like all the thumbnails right now. What the heck? Okay, so action, sci-fi, um, city life, because the cityscape. What else? Danger. I think danger, 100%. And
Cool.
excitement. Like those are all the things. Those are the first thoughts that come to my mind when I see this book cover.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
Is that
That
like
is
close?
awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Because at
Uh,
first I was gonna have my protagonist on the cover, um, where we went a different direction, and it's still relevant. It's still 100% relevant. You just really don't realize it until later.
I wish, I wish I could remember what book we were talking about, me and my book club. But we always ask like, was the cover relevant to the book? And so many times I'm like, I don't understand what the point of this cover was. But there was one we were like, we get it. It was very exciting and we got it, but
Ooh,
I wish I could
yeah. If
remember
you remember, let me know.
because I was like, man, they nailed it. But we have had covers and I'm like, why is that on there? Same thing with titles. I was like, what was, I don't,
Yes.
I don't know why this is the title. Uh, which I think is fun as indies that we can pick our own covers and our own titles and make it
Yeah.
relevant to us instead of relevant to the market.
Like I do love what you did with Assassin's Legacy. Like that's so much fun. The little like feral kind of look of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Love it so much.
Yeah. I I made that cover.
You did.
I will never make another cover. Like that's why all of my covers are the exact same but different colors.
Oh, oh, are
Yeah.
they? I guess I haven't really like looked at it. I was like, I know they're like the same idea, but you made all
Yeah.
three of them. They're just the same.
Yeah, I altered a little bit and then I've changed like the color schemes. It was a procrastination project for book 1 and it just came out really well and so like I used that as like the mock cover and everyone was like this is amazing. I'm like thanks. Thanks. And when they were like,
Oh,
let's do book 2, and I'm like, I can't make another cover like this. Like, I don't, that took me a really, really, really long time. So I will be
yeah,
hiring a professional when the whole series is out to redesign all the covers. But
that's so cool. You did a
I
great job.
thanks. That was dumb luck. I will not take credit for knowing what I was doing. That was dumb, dumb luck.
Did
And
you
I'm
use Photoshop or something else?
Canva. I use Canva.
Oh, okay.
There are like 50 layers though.
Mm,
Because every blood
yeah.
splatter is like its own picture. So
Oh,
in the Canva, like when you look at the layers, there's like a gazillion layers.
okay.
That
That's
was fun.
impressive.
Yeah. That it was not fun though when I realized I had to do the the audiobook cover, and it's not the same shape because it's
Great.
square. And I had to figure out, like, how do I turn this rectangle into a square? And then I had to move all of it was, like I said, never again.
You're like, I'm
So
just gonna go out and make my own blood splatter at this point.
yeah, like just use my tears and dye them red because this is terrible. The hardest part about all of that is when we have to upload the covers to uh, like all the places. I actually don't understand the dimensions, and I spend a week and a half like minusculely like going in and adjusting it until it fits and it gets
Huh.
approved.
Yeah, that's fair. I have a program that I use, like, I don't have Photoshop, but I need to figure something out because I'm probably going to be making my next cover, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I heard. Uh, hmm, I can't think of the name. Dream create Procreate.
Yes, Procreate. That's actually the art program I use.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I don't know about for covers though.
I
InDesign,
mean,
that's the other one. InDesign, I think is a
yeah, so InDesign is an Adobe thing, and that's like what you want to use for media, like if you're making a magazine or formatting a book even. Procreate, it's a great tool and software, but I've heard, and this is like such a controversial statement in the art community, that it's not a professional software. You can make professional level things in it, but it's not like, because it's like only on iOS, it's not cross-platform. It doesn't have a lot of the functionality. It takes up so much memory to do so many things. It just can't
yeah.
be considered professional. So while I do all my art in Procreate, it's never going to be like, oh, I'm just going to export this and upload it to KDP tomorrow. Like, I would have to jump through some hoops or ask a friend who has
Yeah.
Photoshop to translate it for me.
It's it's a nightmare. And I'm not an artist like that, but you are an artist like that. You're not only an author,
Yeah,
you're an amazing artist.
thank you.
I've
I
seen
try.
so many of your designs and I'm like, I am jealous that you got both creative skills.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I've been doing them both hand in hand since middle school. I mean, I've been drawing my whole life, but like writing seriously since high school. So meet in the middle.
Yeah. What are you working on right now though? Like project wise, what's your biggest goal for the moment?
Oh man. So I have quite a few well, I say quite a few. I have a couple of really big goals for 2025. Right now, I'm working on getting Rift Wielder's draft beta ready, and my goal is to have that ready by next weekend. I've not been slacking on that at all.
Not at all.
And then my other thing, okay, I guess I do have quite a few goals.
Yes.
Other thing is to get the third book started, and I also want to make an art book. So Um, I went to a little craft store recently and they are selling like these giant Studio Ghibli art books, and it's just like the whole movie. It's all of the concept art. It's a lot of like director's commentary and writer's commentary on different scenes and character mock-ups, and it has like the entire script for each movie in the back. And I'm like, I want that. Like, I want the director's cut of my series with all of my art and like little short stories that I've written.
That is amazing.
So it's like, yes, that's probably going to be 2026, but that's something I'm really excited about.
Are you gonna do like a Kickstarter or a Patreon for that? I think that would do really good on Patreon.
I probably should. What do you
Cause
mean, with Patreon? Because I know you can like digitally do things.
yeah, well you can yeah, you can like well, it depends on how you want to fund it and stuff, but you could digitally do stuff and like do like that your Patreon people will get snippets and like freebies. Well, not freebies because
Mhm.
they're paying for it, but they'll get exclusive looks at it as you design it. And then they can get a discount when it comes out or something. Or you could just be like, if you were in my Patreon at this level for this long, when it's finished, I'm just shipping you the book.
That's really smart.
Yeah. I
I'm
started a
gonna have to
Patreon
check.
like 4 or 5 months ago and I love it. Like I actually did not know I was going to love it as much as I love it. Uh, I do short stories and I have an old
Uh,
manuscript that the original manuscript, which was freaking terrible. But I'm going through like the changes and why it was so bad
yeah,
when I was in, yeah. Uh,
that's so cool. I'm gonna have to look you up.
yeah, it's it's a lot of, and it's a really good way to like get a secondary income to help you support you while you create all this stuff that doesn't pay for anything until it's done.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've definitely way back when I was like, I'm gonna be an artist, tried Patreon, but it's just one of those things. But now that that it feels like it makes sense now that you're saying it to do like the art book stuff with that.
Yeah, and you can do like exclusive shorts. Like I do exclusive short stories every month, and some of them are
Okay.
deleted scenes. One of the short stories is rolling out to be a novella. So when I finish it, then
Ooh.
I have a novella that I've written already that I can edit and be done with. Um, Alternate
Cool.
scenes that like didn't make it into the book, things like that. And my
Awesome.
readers love it, so it's
That's awesome.
yeah. But that would be good because and you're so creative. Like you can do a drawing every month with like the notes and stuff. Like you should totally do that.
I might have to. I'm gonna look into that now. One more project for 2025.
Just add it on. It's fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grandiose project that I'm working on is something local. Um, I am getting together with a few other very talented women in my community, and we're creating a couple of events. We're gonna call it the event brand is called Words in the Woods because of where we live. We live in a very wooded area, the woodlands. And um, we're going to put together a book festival for authors and indie authors and bookish vendors. And then we're also going to do our own kind of book ball in 2026. So,
I love that.
yes, and we're going to try to get guests, things like that, not just people who are local. Our goal is for it to be if you want to come, come. But yeah, we're at the very beginnings of this, and I don't think any of us have ever undertaken something this large before, so we're gonna try.
That is really exciting. I wish I lived in the States so I could just hop on over when you do it because I would definitely attend.
Yeah. Do you ever get to visit over here?
No. It's expensive.
Really? Yeah, I can imagine.
So
Are
we've
you
got
from North Carolina?
no, I'm from Connecticut. Um, but when I got married, my husband got stationed in North Carolina and we lived there for 7 or 8 years. So like that's
Okay.
home for us as
Oh,
like a family. But
yeah.
I mean I love Japan though, so
Yeah.
I just miss out on all the fun bookish things that you guys get to do.
But you're heading your community over there. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
butcher the name. Okinawa?
Okinawa.
Okinawa, gosh.
Okinawa, yeah. I know. I'm trying to like build a little bit of a community for the writers and stuff here. It's hard because our turnover here is every 2 to 3 years. So,
Really?
mhm.
Oh,
Like I'm out of here in 2.5 years. I
okay.
don't. I don't want to be.
Yeah. How long have you been stationed living there?
A year and a half.
Okay. And
That feels
then
long.
I guess you don't know where you would be going next, but no hints at all.
No. Well, he's retiring out of here,
Okay.
so it's wherever we want to go, and we
Aw.
don't know where we want to go. So
Yeah.
that's
The world is quite literally your oyster.
yeah.
That's so cool.
But I'm hoping in the next couple of years I can make it back and do like a 2 week tour around America and visit all of my writing friends and maybe hit up some
Yeah.
conferences and stuff. Uh,
Oh,
we'll see.
great.
That's so. Do you so you have a writing community that you're a part of already where you live? How important has that been for you for like writing in general?
Det detrimental because I had kind of just given up on writing in general. I did it for fun here and there, but I wasn't ever like, this is what I want to be doing. until someone brought to a local bookstore a little writing group. And we met a few times. And the very first time I went, she had us set goals, which are like the things I talked about. And then she had us set inspirational goals, which is like things that make you happy that maybe seem overly ambitious, but they're really just like taking care of yourself and they're just like putting yourself out there essentially. And that really changed something for me. I don't know what it was about tacking the word inspirational onto it, but that was like, oh, I do want to be doing this again. And now I know there are people like me who are also working on this in my community, not just like the vast void that the internet feels like. That was around the time I got into TikTok, Book Talk, and really just started making friends there. I never had people like focused on the publishing world. I've always had friends who write, but not anything that was like, we're going to do this and we're going to be indie authors together.
Yeah.
So that really propelled everything for me to the point where now I have forgotten like what the actual question was and I'm just yapping.
How important was that? Your community, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, super important. Super important to me personally. Because there's just so many with the local community. There's a lot of hit and miss because you can't pick and choose your local community.
Yeah.
But you can certainly build one and find places that you fit in. And if you can't, then you make one.
Yeah. It sounds like you landed a really good one though, because like
I
an
did.
entire book event. I am,
Yes, and this is people who, like, some of us already knew each other, and some of us were also kind of doing their own thing, and we just, like, hey, let's get together and make this happen. We're working on it now.
that's impressive. Super impressive. How about for writing wise? What is your project that you're working on?
So I am working on that beta draft of Rift Wielder. I've started outlining the third book. I've just had kind of an idea of the finale for a long time now. And that's honestly why I have three books, because I was like, I can't fit all this into two books. So I've known the ending for a very long time. None of the middle part.
That's okay.
So that is my project.
Are you
Just
a
figuring that out.
you're a pantser or a quilter?
I'm not, I don't want to say the quilter, because when it comes to writing it, it is chronological. Like I have to write everything in order. But I know every once in a while there will be a line or a very small burst of a scene that I'm like, I gotta put this down now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more of like a planter. I've been using Rebecca Thorne's 5 sentence method, and it's really helpful.
I have
So,
not heard about that. What is that? I'm writing it
okay,
down.
I don't know all of it off the top of my head, but it's very much like the structure of a story boiled down to 5 sentences. So you have your opening, which is the first 5%, then you have, I guess, what you would attribute, or I say attribute, I don't know. I'm not good at speaking, I'm better at writing.
Same.
You can compare it to the Save the Cat, like fun and games part of it.
Hmm.
And then you have your midpoint, and then you have your beginning of the end, like point of no return, and then you have your finale. So you just write 1 sentence for each of those things, and then you connect the dots.
Oh, I've never. Maybe I'll try that for the next one. I I pants. I have no idea what's happening. Sometimes I don't even know the ending. I'm just going until I figure it out. Um, it all kind of just works out. No, that's not true. I
Yeah,
usually know the ending or a scene near the end
right.
that has to happen. Um, but the whole series, I didn't know the ending until about 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Figured
That's
it out though.
fun.
I know. I mean, there's like three more books to go, so it's fine.
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
time.
no. I was gonna say, I guess I can relate because I finished like the final draft of Riftbringer at the beginning of last year, 2024 now. Um, and I didn't know it was gonna be a sequel, let alone a trilogy, until like a month into editing, and I was like, oh, there's a lot
Yeah.
more I could be talking about.
Yeah, I love that though. That's one of my favorite things about being an author is the journey
Yes.
of discovery. Like,
Yes.
oh, this is gonna be fun. Uh, did you find it harder to write the sequel?
Yes and no. Again, I had a very strange 2024. I wrote the first 75% in like 2 months because I was unemployed. And then I got a job and everything changed. And I only just finished it maybe about 2 months ago. And I've just been kind of sitting, picking at it. But
Yeah,
yeah, that is atypical for me.
that's.
And I've never written a sequel before, so I have nothing to compare it to.
I found writing the second book, the beginning part of it was harder. And then once I got
Yeah.
into the flow of it, it was much easier. Like book three was very easy because I knew my characters by then. And so it
Yeah.
was very easy to like fall into it. Um, I'm writing a prequel, and this is like, I feel like I'm pulling my eyeballs out because I have to reintroduce like it's like all new characters. All I'm like, this sucks. Like y'all already know the other characters. I can play with them. I don't want to have to introduce new ones and get you to fall
Right.
in
Like
love
I have
with
to talk
them.
about the backstory now. Ugh.
I know. Like I have to explain why they're doing things. You guys just don't get it. Like this
Aw,
sucks.
that's funny.
Yeah. I bet you book three will be easier because it's
I hope so. Oh gosh. There are just so many things that could happen in this series. And not like from a things could change perspective, but from a, like a, oh my gosh, I made there be so many problems. Like
you mean
everything is a problem for my
I have to fix these problems I created?
what?
What? It's crazy. That's authors creating our own problems, complaining about them. And then we
Yeah.
have to fix them.
Dude,
Uh,
it's so funny. I
that's
used to like
that.
tear my hair out in front of my husband, and I was like, this is impossible. And he's like, why? Just write it. And then he actually read it and he was like, oh, oh,
Yeah. But that's what makes it good. It's complicated. There's unexpected twists and turns. It's worth
yes.
the headache. Um,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I made a list of like indie books. I'm reading 2 books a month is the goal, maybe 3, because I usually read a book and then I have an audiobook. And we have the book club book that I have to read every month because it's my book club that I started to make sure I read a book every month.
Oh,
Like
ooh,
this month, I'm not reading it because uh, I have 20 days. Yeah, I have 20 days to finish my manuscript to get it to the editor. So nothing's happening this month except,
is this for book 4?
yeah.
Okay.
Um, but I'm like every month, no matter what, I have to finish an indie book, and yours is like the 4th one on my list, and I'm so excited for it.
Ooh. Is that going
Yeah,
to be in April?
I January. Yeah, yeah, I'm
That's
really
sweet. That's
excited
my
about it.
birthday month, just
Is
saying.
it?
Yes.
What is your birthday, if you don't mind
The,
sharing?
yeah, the 11th.
Okay, my husband's is the 28th, and my best friend is the 2nd. Best human on the planet. Ah.
That would be
So
so funny if it was the same person, actually.
imagine. No, she lives in Connecticut, but that would be really, really crazy. We'd have to have some
Yes.
conversations. Uh,
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Oh, I love that. I have what I call my April army, and I have a giant note on my phone of like all the people in my life and celebrities I love and every day of April that they are born in.
I
So,
love
I
that.
have some good ones. I have Jonathan Bailey,
Oh,
um, Anya Taylor-Joy, Conan O'Brien, Pedro Pascal. Great.
geez, you got a lot.
Yeah.
A little jealous. I'll have to go look
When
up
is,
mine.
yeah, when
Mine's
is your birthday?
November 28th.
Oh, November's good.
It's a good. It was on Thanksgiving this year, my birthday.
Yeah, that's right. Did you
So
celebrate Thanksgiving?
we did. We did. We had everyone came over for my birthday. It was actually really nice. But
That is.
and then I was like, get out of my house. I have to write. I have a
I want a
deadline.
deadline.
So, what's the okay? So, what is your favorite part of the entire process of because you're an indie author? So, favorite process of the entire indie author journey?
This is such a cliche, but it's just how much control I have over it. Like I
Yeah.
can do what I want in terms of writing. I can market it as insanely as I want. Um, yeah, I just really like that I have control.
Yeah. Same. I like the flexibility
Yeah,
that when life pops up, I can adjust if I need to, instead of being so stressed that I owe it. Like,
that's a good perspective.
yeah, like right now, I'm only stressed because I was a substitute teacher, like long term, and I applied for the secretary position,
Hmm.
and they're like, yeah, and so I got it, but they had me start the week before winter break, and so I lost the teacher winter break of 16 days where I was like, I'm going to do nothing but write for 16 days. I worked.
Hmm.
So now I'm like, I'm out of time, but I've already
Yeah.
paid the editor,
Oh
which
gosh.
which is a good thing because I know I can. I'm a procrastinator. Like it'll be fine.
You can pull it through in the final half.
Yeah, like I've written like 1,300 words this week. I've banged up 4
Okay.
chapters. Like I'm not sleeping, but
I'm a
uh,
shell of a person, but I have a book now.
yeah. And
Um,
I could adjust it, but I like
yeah,
that that gives me the deadlines I need. Because if I didn't have a
it's
deadline,
motivation.
I would never do it. But I like that I could have been like, hey, I had a family emergency come up, and I would not feel like my career was on the line because I didn't meet a deadline of a publisher.
Yeah. So which draft are you sending to your editor? Like, is this the developmental stage
Hmm.
or, okay,
Yeah,
so is it
it's a
your
develop.
first draft?
My first drafts are never really my first drafts,
Okay.
and this sounds terrible, but like the first book took me 10 years to write, and so
Hmm.
there was like 8 or 9 drafts, and I spent so much time learning the craft that like book two, like people hate me when I say this, but book two, that like the last third of that book did not need to be touched. First draft was done and it was perfect. My editor's like, this is fantastic. I was like, that's the first, that's it. And she's like, I was zoned though. Like I was like it needed like a few, it didn't need big edits, it needed like line
Right.
edits a little bit, but
I think
um,
that's how I write too. Like I do edit as I go, and I also send it like chapter by chapter to my alpha readers.
yep. And that's what I do. So I
So
edit as I go. I'll go back. Like if I have to change something, I'll go back and change it right then. I don't put it off. Um, and then
sorry, my celebrity dog is
you're
barking at
good.
people.
Um, and then I do alpha readers before. So usually my first draft is pretty close to being my finished draft, anyways.
We love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
I've
have
been
a,
calling it my first second draft.
yeah. So you get it. I have people who are like, you can't do that. I'm like, but
I do.
I do.
Right.
So, I mean, I still get it professionally edited. And so I wouldn't be sending it if they weren't okay with it.
Yeah.
So you have a famous dog. I have not seen because I haven't been
Oh
on
my.
anything, but like every time you pop up on my feed, you're talking about it, and I'm like, I need to go see it. But then I'm like, no, you have a deadline. Get off the freaking phone.
Oh my gosh. I posted a video. It's actually really funny because MT's and Me went super viral for
She
her
did.
parents' dog. And I like took a video of my dog Gemma and I just sent it to my friend and I was like, it'd be so funny if I posted this and it did. So I was like, I'm gonna start manifesting stuff more. Because I didn't put it with the intention of going viral. I was just like, you know, I never share anything about my personal life, and this is a little break. The world is ending. It's going away.
Talk about it.
Yeah. I was like, here's my dog. Um, and then that happened. So it's been very fun and interesting. I made mistakes. I learned
Hmm.
the comments. Got the whole experience.
That gives me anxiety to think about a little bit.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it gets to a point when something is going viral like that where it's just too much and you just have to shut it down or you're locked to your phone. And it was so weird because in the middle of the day, I was like, the only way this matters is if I'm on my phone. Like, if I put my phone down, it doesn't exist. Like, it didn't happen. So that was like a touch grass moment for me. It's not the best thing in the world. And I
Yeah.
sold 3 books, so
I was gonna ask you, how did it translate to sales?
it didn't. I mean, I think the past couple of months are a lull anyway, like because I'm not super famous or anything like that to begin with. Um, during the holiday months, so I sold 3, and that's nice. It's always
That is
fun.
nice. I like the positive attitude. MT managed to get like some sales off of it. We were chatting
Yeah,
about it, and I'm like, that is like you hit like viral TikTok book talk gold. Like,
I
I love
try.
that for
Well,
you so much.
I was like, I am gonna. And this is still my author account. Like, I still have things to sell and talk about, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna. I truthfully did write about this dog in my book based off of my dog
Hmm.
because I was not a dog person before I got Gemma. And then I was like, I love this dog. I want a character based on her that is like literally just a dog. um, yeah. So I just posted a couple videos like that, and then I got self-conscious about it. Honestly, I had a comment, a really mean. It wasn't a mean comment, but it was like for whatever reason, I was like, ugh, they clocked me.
I'm sorry, people
Like,
are mean.
it's okay.
You know what you have to do though, right? I mean, I can do it for you. You just take their name and you put it in the book. And
Oh,
I
it's
do a
hard to do
lot
that
of,
with a meme.
yeah, assign a name and then we'll know. And then I could
Yeah,
just in my book. I have a long list of people.
really. I
Yeah.
actually,
Not for me, for other people. I'm like, give me the names. You can cathartically live through the fact that they'll be unalived in my book. It'll be great.
my gosh, when I first published Corrosion, um, I did my cover reveal, and some person was like, "This cover is not it. You need to talk to your team." And I was like, "I am my team. Like, I designed my cover." But I decided to tell myself that anytime someone left me a mean comment like that, it was one of my characters being a sassy little baby,
That's
and it made
fair.
it way better.
Yeah. I I say that like you should put I could put people in the book to like I I've only really done that once in real life. Somebody upset me so bad that I was like, this is what I'm going to do. They became the most important character in the entire book, and the book does not exist without them anymore. And I'm so mad every time I like.
Did he have a good character arc though?
They have a
Like,
really good character arc now, but like it was supposed to be a throwaway character that like lasted 4 pages, and then one of my other characters was like, his name's Mike Barnes. And she's like, who the fuck is Mike Barnes? And then like this whole thing spiraled. And I was like, no, no. And then like I couldn't change the name because it already fit for her cadence. And I'm like, well, I guess he's important now. And I, right. And then like the prequel, he ended up being like this integral part of the whole prequel. And I'm like, I'm writing like 5 books about this guy.
oh my gosh,
Never
that's
again.
hilarious. You,
Never again will I like.
a really
That's
hard way to learn a lesson on me.
every time I see that name, I'm like, you hurt me very badly. And I
Oh,
guess we'll just like,
I'm
it
sorry.
wasn't even, it was a guy, it was a manager at a Barnes and Nobles, which is why his last name's Barnes, who was so rude to me and dismissive because I was an indie author that like, that hurt me more than like when people are mean to me. Cause I was like, this is
Yeah.
like, he was like, okay, you're an indie author. Like, we don't do that here. And I'm like, oh, I just sold out up this road at the other Barnes and Nobles, uh, like 40 books. And he's like, yeah, no, not here. I'm like,
Ew.
okay, Mike Barnes.
I'll see you in Microsoft Word. Like,
Yeah, for like the next 4 years.
oh my
Uh,
gosh.
I
That's
hope.
terrible. I
Uh,
hope that you've seen a different outcome than that with from people.
yeah, and other books places, I've had such great support. It's been awesome. Have you
Good.
done any book signings?
Um, that bookstore that my writing group is at, they have a consignment program. So I've done some things there. I actually have the business cards for a couple of Barnes and Nobles. Because they do, like if you are making good headway, I'm sure you know.
Yeah,
I got those like before Christmas and I never wrote the emails.
you
That's where
should
I'm
do
at.
it. You should
Yes,
definitely do it. And because that cover is so stunning, people will be drawn to it right away. Yeah.
I hope so. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think I have my most success at book signings. Like
That's funny. I
I
actually
miss
have
it.
this was such like an ADHD related. I went to our we have a mall that has like a big Barnes and Noble outside of it here, and I went to it on a Saturday with some friends, and I saw like um I can't think of his name. It's like Sean something.
Hmm.
He was an author that got famous because someone uploaded a TikTok that went viral of him like sitting at his table and he didn't have any customers. You've probably seen the video.
Yeah.
Um, and I was just like, oh, he's here. And his wife was filming because they were doing a live stream. And so like um I was on the live stream and they like filmed my phone screen because it was of Riftbringer at the time. And it just so happened that Mel Stout was like scrolling TikTok while this just randomly happened and she saw the live stream and I'm just like on this random live stream and this author's video and I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, at Barnes and Noble, it would be interesting to have a signing there, to say the
You should
least.
do it. You
I'm
should.
gonna have to try. I need to send an email for sure. But they're like the world is closing in a good way. Like I would say like the roots of book talk have really deepened now. Like every single store has a book talk display, which is not a bad thing. But they're saying now they have so many authors requesting to have signings. And that does feel new. Like
That
obviously
is
there are
new.
trad authors, but like now there's a bunch of indie authors too, which is
Yeah, it's kind
awesome.
of opened the door for
Yeah.
that's really nice. I wonder, and
Mhm.
I don't know, like I don't know this. I wonder if they pay, like, do they pay traditional authors to go to book to like go to their book signings, or do
I
they have?
doubt it.
Yeah,
I'm sure that it's like you have the advantage because you're trad published, and I'm sure like agents
set it all
coordinate
up.
that, but
Yeah,
I have no idea realistically.
I'm just curious because if they're like, we don't have to pay these indie authors, let's have them in. Like,
Right? Oh my gosh, like they invite you. That's the dream right there.
I know. I re- I I want to come back to the States to just do like a book tour of like stopping at places and doing book signings because I miss
Yeah,
it. But that's expensive. And
yeah. Have you ever mapped it out for yourself to see where you would go?
no, not yet.
I haven't either. I mean, I just didn't know if you had.
No, we should do that. We should do that. We can
Yeah.
go on a live on somewhere, Instagram, or I have to see if I'm following you on Instagram. I follow nobody on Instagram because I don't enjoy being there.
Yeah, I'm kind of angry at the Zuck right now, so
Yeah, that too.
we'll see.
I mean,
No, that
we
would
could
be
probably
so
do
fun.
a live on
I mean,
YouTube. I don't know how that works though.
you probably have to have your own software.
Something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But we could do that and then we can map out our book tours that we'd want to
That
take
would
and
be
set it up.
fun. I feel like there's enough of us across the US that we could just have like a couch hopping book tour, a big
We should
sleepover
we should
tour.
do that.
Like
We
we
should do
all
that.
take a turn at each other's apartment or house or something.
Yeah. Like we can rent an RV and just go around to all of the houses and like in each town go to do like a book signing thing.
That is so cool sounding. Oh
That
my
would be
gosh, I love
that
it.
would be fun. I'll have to save up time off of work, but I would definitely do that.
Same.
Is that that sounds like fun.
Yes.
uh, so I always ask this. Well, I try to always ask this. Sometimes I forget. But if you were a character, like any character, hold on, let me rephrase that. What character in a book, TV, or movie show is most like you? Would you
First
say?
of all, I like that you said movie show. I'm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm such an asshole sometimes too. Who is most like me? Oh, that's such a hard question.
I know. You don't
Do
have
you
to
have
answer
a,
if you don't have one.
do you have an answer to that question?
Nobody's asked me that.
Oh.
Do I should have an answer to that since I ask people that. I think it changes.
Yeah.
Most like me in terms of like who I want to be, like who I want to identify with, would be Ziva from NCIS
Ooh, okay.
because she's really
I haven't.
badass, and I absolutely love her, and I strive to be like her.
Yes. I feel like I relate to a lot of Pixar characters, but if I was gonna pick someone that I really like, a character that I love so much that I named my dog after her, actually. I don't know if you've ever watched Agents of Shield.
No,
Okay. There is a character named Gemma Simmons, and she is like this really smart, sweet, funny scientist girl, and she is not like a superhero or anything, but she is really awesome. One of my favorite characters of all time, and the person she ends up with, Fitz, is also one of my favorite characters of all time. I don't know, I just love them so freaking much.
I love
Highly
that.
recommend that show if you are into Marvel at all.
Watch a little bit of Marvel.
Yeah.
I I'm not a big superhero person, and I
Okay.
like superheroes. So like my niece Hannah is obsessed. So when we go to Connecticut, she we watched all of WandaVision last time we were there. Um,
Okay.
so she's like, let's catch you up on all the things that you missed since you haven't watched it. And I'll enjoy it when I watch it, but I just don't watch TV
Yeah.
that much anymore. And when I do, this sounds really bad. Um, I watch reruns of the stuff I've already seen
Fair.
um, because it gets me into the headspace for what I'm writing, usually.
Sometimes, like, what if you only need one show? Like, you didn't need to watch any other show ever again.
What show would you only watch? If you can only, that's a good question. If you can only ever watch one show for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I have no idea. I could pick one from every genre, I'm sure. Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. Because I love Buffy. Buffy is like my favorite, like all time favorite. Supernatural, which it's really weird that I don't write supernatural or fantasy because all of my favorite stuff is supernatural and
Huh.
fantasy esque things. Well, a lot of my favorite stuff. Um, have you have you watched Smallville?
No, I haven't.
You haven't watched Smallville?
I
Okay.
know that's right up my alley, I'm sure. I think it was like before my, not before my, yeah, I guess before my time. I'm a little bit younger,
You
I guess.
you should go watch that. My favorite character of all time is the Lex Luthor from Smallville because his
Oh,
character arc is so well done. Um, like Michael Rosenbaum plays him, and it is like I watched it because I loved watching the character development of him throughout the series. Like everyone else was fun, but like Lex Luthor, like that Lex Luthor, amazing.
okay.
Um,
I'm
so
gonna like looking it up right now because I know the show, but I want to remember it.
yeah, um, you want to see like a morally gray hero to villain arc, like they,
Oh, so he starts
yeah,
out as a
he
hero.
he start because yeah, he doesn't start out because it's Clark Kent in high school. And Lex Luthor lives in their town and he just moved there. He's kind of like the rich boy and it's been years since I've seen it, so I might be off a little bit, but he tries to befriend and he tries to do good things and everything always ends up bad because of his dad and this and that. And so he tries and it's just you watch this spiral of like it doesn't matter. He's destined to be the villain. Um, it's heartbreaking and I love it.
I do want to watch that. We'll log off this call. You sold it so well.
Yeah.
No.
If I had to not identify, if I had to pick one character to study for the rest of my life, it would be that Lex Luthor in that world. So I think
Okay.
Smallville would be like my pick if I could only watch one show for the rest of my life.
Nice. Yeah. I have no idea what I would pick. Just
And the Green Arrow in that one is super hot.
ooh, okay.
Justin
That's
Hartley. Justin Hartley
that's so
plays.
interesting. Like 2001 is when it started. It's interesting things like this have been going on for so long. You just don't think about it.
It's like the same stories over and over and over again. And then we watch them because we like consistency. Let me know when you
Yeah.
start watching it.
Okay.
It's
Right
okay.
out there.
Yeah, just message me. Season
Okay.
3 gets weird. Season 3 does get weird. I think every show season 3 is kind of weird. It gets like
The experimental we have money now season.
yeah, like dive into like I don't know, like paranormal witchy. I don't. It gets like weird for a little bit, and then it straightens
Oh,
right back out. Just
like
just
Riverdale.
kind of yeah. Just like plow through that one. It'll be fine.
My gosh.
Uh, that's so funny. So, is there anything that you want the listeners to know about you? Like as we're hanging out, what's something that you don't ever get to talk about, but you'd like to talk about?
Dang. Honestly, I would say my digital art. I know that I posted on it and things like that, but it was such a big part of my high school years. Like I had a deviant art account. Like
You
I
did?
was doing the art thing. Yeah. We
Love
don't talk
deviant. I
about
used
that.
to go on there all the time and look for art.
Really?
Yeah, like
Aw.
just inspirational stuff because I'm like, I
Yeah.
want something to inspire me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. It was like, I guess pre-Pinterest a little bit. But
Do
yeah,
you have a
that side of me. Sorry.
no? Do you have a Pinterest?
No, I don't.
Where do you
Not
put your
not that I
digital
use
art,
actively.
or do you
I
keep
don't
that?
really put it anywhere right now.
No,
'Cause yeah, I
Patreon.
did. Yeah, there you go. I really should. Okay, Livia gets Smallville and Patreon from this conversation. Um, but yeah, that side of me, I love art right now. I'm like, or I hyperfixate on things with art specifically. Like if I love something, I won't necessarily do fan art, but I'll draw inspired by it. Um, Same with my music, like what I was doing with the compositions I was
That's
making.
right. You are so talented. For
Oh,
those listening who don't know, the amazing Adrienne Renick here, multifaceted, talented. Yeah,
bored easily.
so you created that, like you compose, like tell me all about that because I listened to it and I'm like, this is amazing. And then I was gonna be like, I want you to make some for me. I'll pay you. But then like I had so much going on, I didn't get a chance to message you.
Aw. Um, I guess it really comes down to everything about me comes back to high school in some way, shape, or form. But I would just hyperfixate on things like, and I could probably take things to the next level and get like a professional music program or something, but I've just been using GarageBand for so long. I've been using Procreate for so long that that's just kind of what I fall into if I'm not writing or watching something. Like those are my time absorption hobbies. Um, so again, I've just been doing them for such a long time of my life that it's like second nature for me now. Like I don't not really. studied in it, if that makes sense. Like I took a couple classes for art in college,
You've
but I
studied
never
in
like,
it. Like just the
right, like
act
I
of
never,
doing it, you've studied it.
yeah, I guess, I guess so. Um, but I have had so much time this year to really dive back into those. I worked at a grocery store for 6 years and I just felt like my entire creative spirit just died. And then I was working in another place that was like an escape from the grocery store. And it was fun at first, but it again became just so soul sucking because of the commute that I had to do. So realistically, like 2023 was the year I was like breaking free from things. And then actually getting laid off was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me in terms of getting my creative spirit like really healed back because I just had months to just sit there and work on things that I wanted to work on. Um, so that is the part of me I wish more people got to know because I got into book talk, indie author talk as a writer, as an author, but I also do these other things that like I see other accounts do, like they're artists first and then they're writers. And then they have their audience based on their art and things like that. So that's the side I really want to slip back into is having that blend.
I think that's fantastic. I look
Thank,
forward to it. I love seeing your art and your music when you post it. Um,
thank you.
so keep doing that.
I probably should make a page.
Because then you could put the music up on Patreon.
You're right.
The nice thing about Patreon is people are paying because they want to see what you're creating and they want to support you. So no matter what you're putting out, as long as you're producing something for them,
Yeah.
um, they're going to be happy with it. So,
Oh,
and it gives you
cool.
motivation to get it done because
Yeah. Like
people
I'm
are
a
expecting
paying
it.
audience.
Yeah. And so I have a caveat on my Patreon. I'm like, all of this is works in progress. Or it's like, this is an old thing that hasn't been edited, but I want to share it with you. And so the expectation to have it perfect
Mm.
isn't there. So like the the short story that turned into novella, I'm like, this is a work in progress. Things may change, but you're gonna get the chapters as I finish them because I want you guys to see first what I'm creating. And everyone's fine. Like they don't care if there's typos. I mean, I try not to, but the
Do
the
you ever
pressure's low.
post? I think you did mention like something about high school that you're reworking on. Do you post like the high school version of that, or do you post what you worked
Oh,
on?
so I found my old notebooks of all of my fan fiction. And
Ah,
I've talked about doing videos of me reading it and like going through it. So I'm probably going to do that from high school. But the very first version of the Assassin's Legacy was finished in like 2010.
hmm.
Um, and then, so it was like post high school, but it was still not, still wasn't great.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing chapter by chapter with that. I pulled it out. I've got two versions of it. I've got 2012 version and I've got like a 2014 version. And dude, like I found it in an email, first of all. So you can't just like, and
To
this is
who?
to my sister. I was,
Okay.
listen, this is so embarrassing. I was querying that thing. It's
Oh no.
so bad. I was querying that. I feel bad for agents. Like when I go back and look at the stuff, I'm like, they have so many people who don't understand. Cause like I didn't understand.
Oh, I've done so many cringy things. I
Yeah.
I found an author's personal Facebook because she didn't have any author social media, and I messaged her, and my ass got blocked. So,
Oh my gosh. The things we
so
don't know when we don't know them.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but yeah, no, that goes up there. And chapter by chapter. And then I make a video about it, like reading through it and
Oh,
talking about like what's changed, what hasn't, how
hmm.
stupid I was to think that that was acceptable to do that at that time. Yeah, because there's some very like flat characters that are very stereotypical. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
okay. Yeah, you
that's
just don't
so,
know.
yeah, you don't know till you don't know. Um, or you don't know what you don't know. So yeah, you could put that stuff up there. You could put original versions up of things. You can, it's your Patreon. You could do whatever you want. I will say, and Dietrich gave me this advice, and I'm really glad I listened. It's gonna be like talking to the void for like the first 3 to 4 months because people like there's nothing on there.
Yeah.
And like my best friend signed up, my niece signed up. So like I had people to get things to. Post anyways, because now I'm hitting like month 5 and 6 and I have more people trickling in because when they check it, they're like, oh, she's got like 7 stories for me to read. So
Does Dietrich have a Patreon?
no, he has a friend who has a Patreon who was like super
Oh,
successful at it. So he told me, he's like, this is what my friend said. And I was
okay.
like,
I was like, does Dietrich have a Patreon? I don't know.
no. I think his friend did like drawing, cartoons, maybe. Not
Okay.
cartoons, maybe graphic novels.
And
I
that's
can't
like
remember.
illegal. Just kidding.
But, but yeah, that was like the best advice is like be consistent and keep doing it even though nobody's paying it because then when the people hear about it, they'll have a pool of stuff that they'll want to pay for.
Okay. That is good advice. We love shouting at the wall. But how cool that people are coming in.
I know.
Where
It's
do they come from? Do they just like follow you already at other places?
yeah, so I don't think Patreon has it's like Kickstarter. You'll
Hmm.
get people on Kickstarter to follow you who've never followed you before, but I don't think
Okay.
Patreon's the same. You have to bring your followers there. So I've gotten some followers from TikTok. They've come
Hmm.
over. Friends and family mostly right now, which is fine. Um, but after I finish this book at the end of the month, then I'm going to start advertising it because I haven't even advertised it all that much. I've just been like, hey guys, I have a Patreon if anybody's interested.
There's definitely that feeling that's like, hey, can you pay me money?
Hey,
Like,
can you buy my book?
do you have free stuff too, like unlocked?
Yeah, so I do a blog, and that's unlocked for everyone. I do an indie author giveaway every month, and that's unlocked for everyone. Um, I do the manuscript, I call it the OG manuscript. That is for like the second tier up. And
Hmm.
then that tier up and above gets that manuscript and a coupon to my merch shop. And then the tier
Okay.
above that gets access to the like my newest work, like what I'm working on, deleted scenes and things like that. And then I forget how I did it, but like one of the tiers, the month my book comes out, you just get an ebook. I just send you the ebook. And then the other, like the highest tier, if you've been a member for like 3 months or more, I send you a signed copy of my book when it comes out. Like it's
That's
just
awesome.
you're a member,
Okay.
so
I need to
I do.
write this stuff down.
We'll do a call later, and you could just.
Okay.
I'll walk you through what I did, and it's easy. I do have my friend managing it for me, though. I pay her to manage it, and so she's
Nice.
like, "Get me your stuff," and I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And then she keeps it organized, so it's one less thing off my plate.
You have an employee.
I do.
Exciting.
It's very, very exciting.
Middle
uh,
management now. I didn't know you had merch.
I do. It's on my website. So I have mugs like this. I have this one, but I have like
Um,
Assassin's Legacy stuff. I have
right.
hoodies and shirts and tumblers and a whole bunch of stuff.
My gosh, you have an apron.
Yes. Which I love that apron and I have to get one shipped to my sister because it won't ship. I don't know if it'll ship. It like won't ship to like where we live on a military base. So we have to
Huh.
it's very bummy.
Interesting.
But yeah,
This sticker's funny. You
which
just
one?
shot me.
That's my favorite. Okay, that's my favorite line of all 3 books that I've written so far. That is my favorite line.
I love it. That's so
Yeah.
fun. I cannot wait to read. I have I got the first audiobook when you put it on sale, and it's like next on my audio TBR.
I'm so
So,
excited.
me too.
Yeah, that's so much fun. But a merch shop is very easy to do too because I do Printful. I do Shopify, so I pay for that every month. Um,
Okay.
but then I don't have to think about it. Like I
Yeah.
spend a day every month like organizing it, taking things off, putting things on, and then forget about it.
Yeah.
But with
Okay.
all of your digital media stuff, like you can create some probably wicked shit to put up there.
I don't have it with me, but I had a friend with a sublimation machine. Sublimation, I don't know. But I do have my Riftbringer thermos, and it's got the art, and
See,
it's
I
my
love that.
favorite thing.
Yeah. I wanted to get a thermos, but I haven't done it yet. It's just because I have to order things and get them shipped out here, and I'm like, it takes forever.
Yeah. Do you have all of your merch? Like, do you own a piece of? Because I was gonna say you
No,
have thermoses on your website.
no. So what I did, because I launched it when we were here in Japan, and I didn't
Mhm.
know how long it would take to get to me, because there's two ways things ship here, either on the plane or on the boat. The plane takes like 2 to 2-ish weeks. The boat takes 2 months. Um, and I was like, I don't know how it will ship. So most of my merch I sent to friends and family as like, I'm like, can you guys check this out and make sure like the quality is good, the printing is good. So my friends and family all have the merch. but
They're just keeping it as insurance
yeah,
that you'll
but
come visit someday.
I've only got a couple things that I was like, I can wait to have this get to me.
That
So
actually happened with the release of Riftbringer. Not that I have like the shipping issue of overseas, but my friend, well, Taylor Vaughn got a copy of like the final version because I was like, time, I had to put it out. Um, she got her final, or she got the final copy before I even got the final copy, and I was like, can you just take a video of it and show me, please?
I love that.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
that
love
happened.
indie authors supporting indie.
So that happened with the last book. I had to proof it, but the proofs are taking forever to get out here. So I sent it to Diedrich. I was like, "Can you
Mm.
proof this for me? Because I can't. Like, it's gonna take too long to get here." And I was like, "He's like,
Aw,
it's so nice." I'm like, "Show it to me."
you're withholding.
It's
I
like
see the book.
when you get, I don't know, this is such a specific experience when you get something on Christmas and your dad tries it out first.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
don't know if that's relatable at all.
No, that's like like food and stuff. Like, and you're like, "Hey, let me just make sure this is good for the kids." Like, I eat
Yeah,
everything before the kids. I'm like,
candy
I'm making
check.
sure it's not poisoned. Like, you're just stealing our food. I'm like, yeah, that too.
Love it.
So, thank you for hanging out.
Yes.
Where can everyone find you? I'm going to put it down below, but where can they find you?
So I am for now on TikTok .a Renick. I'm also author .a Renick on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to be making more of an effort to post on Instagram and YouTube Reels. And then my books are on Amazon. Riftbringer is published through Ingham Sparks, so you should be able to find it on most online retailers.
I'm excited. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
And
having me.
when your new book comes out, we'll have to have you back on so we can talk all about it.
It'll be so much fun. We'll
Yes.
see the city again. That'll be great. Make make the trip out here.
Yes. 100%.
Thanks, Livy.
You're welcome.